Some of the best classic car deals aren't the perfect ones. They're the ones everyone else overlooked. Let's see what we found today. Number 1. 1963 Mercury Comet, $3,000, Coleman, Alabama. This 1963 Mercury Comet is listed for $3,000 in Coleman, Alabama. According to the seller, the car is running and driving, making it something you can simply start up and enjoy. The listing also mentions many new parts, including a complete brake system and 2 new tires. The seller says over $4,000 has been invested into the car and is only selling because the money is needed. Number 2. 1974 Ford Maverick, $4,500, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This 1974 Ford Maverick is located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, with an asking price of $4,500. It has 114,000 original miles and is powered by a 250 inline-6 backed by a C4 automatic transmission. The seller says it runs and drives all day without any problems. It also features brand new BF Goodrich tires, a freshly painted black roof, and a very clean black interior, while currently being offered as a trade-only listing.
Number 3. 1965 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, $3,400, North Royalton, Ohio. Here's a 1965 Chevrolet Corvair Monza listed for $3,400 in North Royalton, Ohio. The seller says the car runs and drives and comes with a clean title. It does need some work, with the engine reportedly leaking oil. Based on the listing, it looks like an affordable Corvair project that can still move under its own power. Number 4. 1972 Ford Galaxie 500, $2,800, Bucyrus, Ohio. This 1972 Ford Galaxie 500 is offered for $2,800 in Bucyrus, Ohio. The seller says it runs and drives, but currently needs a donut gasket. Recent maintenance includes brand new fuel lines, brake lines, and a new rear bumper. The original chrome trim is included, making this a running full-size Ford with a few repairs still ahead.
Number 5. 1966 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, $5,000, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. This 1966 Chevrolet Corvair Monza is listed for $5,000 in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. It's equipped with an air-cooled 6-cylinder engine and a 2-speed PowerGlide automatic transmission. According to the seller, everything works as it should. It's presented as an affordable classic that's also available for trade. Number 6. 1968 Cadillac DeVille, $4,800, New Lenox, Illinois. This 1968 Cadillac Coupe DeVille is available for $4,800 in New Lenox, Illinois. The seller says the car has a clean title and recently received a new set of tires. It has been started and driven after coming from a towing situation, but no long-distance driving has been done. The seller describes it as a project car that's currently running and driving.
Number 7. 1965 Plymouth Fury III, $2,300, Olathe, Kansas. Offered for $2,300 in Olathe, Kansas, this 1965 Plymouth Fury III comes with a 318 V8, a 727 automatic transmission, and a title. The seller says it runs, moves, and stops, but is not roadworthy after sitting for several years. It needs restoration, including a tune-up, and the engine reportedly smokes, although the floors and frame appear fairly sturdy. Number 8. 1969 Ford 500, $3,500, Ansonia, Ohio. This 1969 Ford 500 is listed in Ansonia, Ohio for $3,500. The seller states that the 351 engine is seized after sitting for an extended period. Because of that, the car will need to be trailered home. It's being offered for sale or trade as a restoration project.
Number 9. 1979 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, $5,000. Zionsville, Indiana. Located in Zionsville, Indiana, this 1979 Camaro Z28 carries a $5,000 asking price. The seller says it's currently not running, but includes a 350 engine, turbo 350 transmission, and a clean Indiana title. The body and interior have already been restored, while the top end of the engine still needs to be reassembled. It also comes with about $2,000 worth of extra parts, including headers, intake, carburetor, and an exhaust system. Number 10. 1977 Chevrolet Corvette, $5,000, Rochester, New York. This 1977 Chevrolet Corvette is listed for $5,000 in Rochester, New York. The seller says the engine runs very well, and the car has new tires, a new die-hard battery, and T-tops. Even so, it's not currently roadworthy because it still needs brake work and interior attention. Based on the listing, it looks like a solid Corvette project for someone ready to finish the remaining work.
Number 11. 1971 Pontiac LeMans T37, $5,000, Glassboro, New Jersey. This 1971 Pontiac LeMans T37 is listed for $5,000 in Glassboro, New Jersey. It's equipped with a 6-cylinder engine, an automatic transmission, and shows 45,000 miles. According to the seller, the car runs and drives around the parking lot. It also comes with a clean title and is being offered for $5,000 or best offer. The main repair mentioned is floor pan work, while the rest of the car is described as being pretty solid overall. Based on the listing, this looks like a straightforward project that already runs and could be a good starting point for someone wanting a classic Pontiac. Number 12. 1961 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, $3,200, Fawn Grove, PA. This 1961 Chevrolet Corvair Monza is offered for $3,200 in Fawn Grove, Pennsylvania. It features the original 145 cubic inch air-cooled flat 6 paired with a 2-speed Power Glide automatic transaxle. The seller says the car runs and drives and still retains what appears to be its original equipment. The exterior trim is also said to be complete and in good condition. No major mechanical problems are listed beyond the fact that the car simply needs some attention the current owner can't provide. From the information provided, it appears to be an honest, complete Corvette that could make an enjoyable light project.
Number 13. 1965 Ford Mustang, $5,000, Franklin, Georgia. This 1965 Ford Mustang is listed for $5,000 in Franklin, Georgia. It's a C-code V8 car with an aluminum intake, 4-barrel carburetor, headers, dual-point distributor, automatic transmission, and a Ford 9-inch rear end. The seller says the engine runs well from a fuel jug, but the car has been sitting for years and will need to be gone through before returning to regular use. The body is described as very solid overall, although the factory vinyl top roof has rust holes in the metal. Based strictly on the listing, this Mustang offers a solid foundation with a running V8, making it an appealing restoration candidate. Number 14. 1972 Volkswagen Super Beetle, $2,250, Vinton, Virginia. This 1972 Volkswagen Super Beetle is available for $2,250 in Vinton, Virginia. It has a 4-speed manual transmission and dual Weber carburetors. According to the seller, the Beetle runs and drives. The only mechanical issue specifically mentioned is a ground strap that needs replacement at the negative battery terminal. The seller is also open to trades, while keeping the asking price negotiable. Based on the listing, this appears to be an inexpensive classic that needs only minor electrical attention before regular driving.
Number 15, 1965 Ford Thunderbird Coupe, $4,500, Savannah, GA. This 1965 Ford Thunderbird Coupe is listed for $4,500 in Savannah, Georgia. It's described as a California car that was brought to Georgia in 2020. The seller says the car has great bones and is ready for its next owner. At the moment, it only needs a battery to run. Because of its age, the seller notes that no title is required for this vehicle in Georgia. Overall, this looks like a solid Thunderbird project with a simple starting point, according to the listing. Number 16, 1977 Chrysler Cordoba, $2,800, Irwin, PA. This 1977 Chrysler Cordoba is offered for $2,800 in Irwin, Pennsylvania. It comes equipped with a 400 V8 featuring a 4-barrel carburetor and a 727 automatic transmission. The seller says the car runs and drives great. No additional mechanical or body issues are mentioned in the listing. Beyond the drivetrain description, very little else is noted by the seller. Based on the available information, this appears to be a simple, running driver offered at an affordable price.
Number 17, 1976 Oldsmobile Cutlass, $3,000, Plymouth, New York. This 1976 Oldsmobile Cutlass is listed for $3,000 in Plymouth, New York. It has a 350 rocket engine, TH350 transmission, bench seat, and column shift. The seller bought it years ago as a project, but parked it in a barn without doing any work. They are unsure if it currently runs and mention that the keys have been lost. The car needs a windshield, attention to the driver's quarter panel, and general mechanical work before becoming roadworthy. A title is included. Based on the listing, this is a complete long-term project that will require both mechanical work and restoration before returning to the road. Number 18, 1960 Chrysler Windsor, $2,900, Reidsville, North Carolina. This 1960 Chrysler Windsor is available for $2,900 in Reidsville, North Carolina. The seller describes it as a very solid and hard-to-find classic. The engine will not turn over, but the sheet metal is said to be in very good condition with very little rust overall. The only major rust issue specifically mentioned is the trunk pan, which will need replacement. According to the listing, this is a restoration project with a solid body that could appeal to someone looking for a rare Mopar.
Number 19, 1966 Lincoln Continental, $3,000, Springfield, Missouri. This 1966 Lincoln Continental is listed for $3,000 in Springfield, Missouri. It's the desirable suicide door model and is described as a very complete car. The seller does not have a title and admits they don't know much about the vehicle because they're clearing out unfinished projects. A good grille is included with the sale, and the car is offered either as a restoration candidate or a parts donor. Based on the listing, it appears to be a complete builder that will require title considerations before moving forward. Number 20, 1966 Chevrolet Caprice,
$799, Hammond, Indiana. This 1966 Chevrolet Caprice is offered for just $799 in Hammond, Indiana. It's being sold primarily as a parts car. The original 280 V8 is believed to be locked up. The car is described as very rough, and the front seats have already been removed. The seller believes a title may still be available. They would like someone to remove usable parts before the vehicle is eventually scrapped. Based on the listing, this is best suited as a donor car or part source rather than a restoration project. Thanks for watching. If one of these classics deserves a second chance, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more affordable classic car finds every week.